Hello, Miss. Here is my preparation of the food that I like. Today I am going to make a pasta with a Napolitan sauce and with chicken. The first thing that I am going to make is this. I have here a water that is so hot and I am going to put in the water some condiments that are here. Now I am going to put my pasta because my water is so hot, and when the water is so hot you put the pasta. So I am going to put my pasta. My pasta is fusillo, but if you have other pasta you can do it with that pasta. So I am going to start putting the pasta. Remember that when you put the pasta in the pot, you have to have the water so hot for the pasta stay more. So you have to have it so hot, because if the water is not hot, the pasta is not going to stay delicious. So I already put my pasta in the pot. Now I am going to start putting some oil. Here in this frying pan. So I am going to put here some oil, and I am going to see when the oil is hot. Then when the oil stays hot, I am going to cut my onion and my tomatoes in 4 pieces like this. I'm going to keep this and this for you can see. So I am going to start cutting my tomatoes and my onions like this. I cut my tomato in 4 parts like this. Like this are so simple, and the other equal. Now I keep my tomatoes here and put it here. Now we cut the onion in the same form, like this and like this. I keep this not delicious part. I cut my onion in 4 parts, and now I put it with the tomatoes. Now my oil is hot, so I am going to put my tomatoes and my onions like this. So I put my tomatoes and I put my onions like this. And I need a spoon for mixing. Then, when I have my spoon, I am going to start mixing this mix. mix of the onions, the tomatoes, and the oil. When the tomatoes and the onion is like cook, I am going to put some water and put 2 spoons of tomato sauce. This is for making the Napolitan sauce. And when I have the water and the tomato sauce, I am going to put some albahaca or put some basil, that is albahaca. So I am mixing the tomatoes and the onions. Now I am going to mix my pasta with this, and I am going to see if the pasta is already cooked or it has to need some time. No, my pasta needs some time, so I am going to wait some time, and I am going to mix the onions and the tomatoes, and when the tomatoes and the onions stay like in 5 minutes, or I don't know, I think in 5 minutes, because I think in 5 minutes. So I am mixing here, and I am seeing the pasta also, because if you don't keep the pasta when it half cooked, you can have a pasta so not delicious, like when you keep the pasta of the stuff when it's already cooked. So I am seeing the pasta and mixing the sauce or the tomatoes and the onions. Okay. Now I am going to put some water that is here in the sauce or in the tomatoes, and I am going to put a little bit more of water. Now I am going to mix all, and I am going to the tomato sauce. Now I am going to put a little bit. Now I put the tomato sauce and mix. I think I am going to put some albahaca. When it is stay or cook, I am going to come here to the other part and come with my with this element that is this and I am going to put the sauce that is in the stove here in this to liquefy it or process it. Now I am going to put it here. My mommy is going to help me because it's so hot. It's very hot. Now all this sauce.
One moment.
Oh, one moment, please. I put it here. Now I am going to put this here and oh. Now, give me a moment, please. Now I put this here. Here, like this. Now, I am going to put in a base or a plate the sauce because it have to don't stay hot because the pasta is and then I am going to mix all the things that I am going to do here. So I am the salsa, the sauce have to stay minutes hot for stay cooking. Now I put this here, and you can see there. I am going to now here. I am going to cook. You have to, after doing the pasta and all the things that I do, that you have to cook your chicken. If you don't, you have, but in this case I have the chicken, so I am going to cook it. But in your case, if you don't have the chicken cooked, you have, after doing the pasta and the sauce, you have to cook the chicken. But in this step of the preparation, you have to you need the help of your parents for cooking the chicken. So I am going to cook here. Keep this and keep this good like here. And now I am going to cook all the chicken. But then I am going to take it with my hands and make it in more small pieces. But now the pasta, now I am cooking. And now I am seeing that my pasta is already. I am going to see if yes or no. My pasta is already not already, so I am going to continue cooking my pollo, my chicken. So my pasta is going to cook more, and I am putting my chicken like this, all the pieces. List. Now the end piece, I put it so fast. Now I am going to take the chicken with my hands and make it in more small pieces like this. Wait me a moment, like this. Now my pollo is like this, or my chicken, sorry, is like this in little pieces. Now in my wok, in my wok, I put some oil and I wait some time that the oil stay hot. I am going to see if my pasta is already or no. Now my pasta is all ready. So I off my pasta and put the oil is hot now. So I put my chicken. My mother is helping me with the pasta. When you finish of cooking the pasta, my mom is helping me with that because the pasta is so hot. But when you finish cooking the pasta, you have to heat the water in of the pasta and put more water, more cold water, and wash the pasta. You do that process 2 times. When you finish, you put some oil and you mix. Oh, when you have that, you put it in a bowl and but when you put the cold water, you put wash and keep other time the water. You do that 2 times and then you put it in a bowl. You mix it with some oil and put it in a bowl. When you have that, the chicken is like this. You put the sauce that you make that have to be more cold. You put it like this. Now you mix the sauce with the chicken. When you finish mixing, you put the pasta. Now see how is the chicken and the sauce. When the chicken and the sauce stay more or less like this, you put the pasta. So I am going to put it. Thanks, Mom. And I put all the pasta. Now it's like this. So when it's like this, I am going to mix. And then I am going to put a little bit of salt. So I am going to put it. Now I am going to know how is my pasta. So I am going to keep it's good of salt. So I will continue mixing. Now my pasta is like this. It's hot like this. Now I am going to choose the dishes that I am going to use to finish my preparation. So I am going to use this, and this. Now I am going to put I am going to mix a little bit more. Now I am going to know how it now my pasta. Mixing, I am going to put a little bit more of salt. Now I am mixing it other time. So I am going to keep here with my spoon. pasta. Now it's good outside. So I am going to put it in the dishes. So I'm going to do this, put it here, and put in my hand the plate, the dishes, and with this spoon I mix, but with this spoon I put it in the dishes because it's more big. So I put it like this. If you want, you can put some cheese, but I don't want, so in your house you can put it, but I don't want to put it cheese. And I am putting the pasta or my fusilli in my plates. Like this, and the other dish. I am going to put some sauce, or my mom is helping me with that. I don't put off my stuff. Now I am going to clean this. Because now I am going to this is my pasta, finish it. I think, or I want that you like my preparation, and thank you for seeing me. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye.